Nigerian police force has justified the dismissal of one Edet Uduma, a former police inspector who was recently dismissed for a gross misconduct as former inspector failed to report incidents that happened during a duty period but went further to incorporate her husband, who is also a police inspector, to blackmail officer who committed attempted rape with a suspect in the custody by demanding for 1 million naira from police suspects. First Public Relations Officer ACP Adejobi gives detail.
Nigeria Police Force hereby reaffirms its justification for the dismissal of one Edith Uduma, a former police inspector who was recently dismissed for an act of gross misconduct and complicity surrounding the alleged rape of a 17-year-old suspect by one Abraham Uzobo. It will be recalled that in a video that went viral on social media, where a police sergeant was alleged to have raped a female suspect in the station on October 7, 2024, former police inspector Edith Uduma was the charge room officer on duty. The video emerged online 1 week following the occurrence. A thorough investigation into the matter conducted by the Edo State Police Command uncovered that the police sergeant, identified as Sergeant Abraham Uzobo, had removed the victim from the cell and taken her to an unoccupied office where he attempted to engage in sexual acts with her. During the act, Uduma had walked in and recorded the act. However, instead of immediately making a documented entry on the matter in the incident record of the station, which was under a charge, and thereafter reporting the incident to the divisional police officer for disciplinary actions to be initiated against the erring officer, she took advantage of the situation to enrich herself by calling her husband, Ibrahim Mohammed, who was also a police inspector, both of whom conspired to unlawfully demand the sum of 1 million naira from the sergeant to assist him in concealing the matter. However, the sergeant offered only 45,000 naira in cash, which they collected at that instance, and after a few days, contacted the sergeant to request the same sum of 1 million naira, but the sergeant refused to comply. Dissatisfied by his refusal to follow through with the blackmail, they decided to report the hearing officer to the DPO and also simultaneously shared the video on social media. Everyone culpable in this case has been sanctioned appropriately, as there is no intention to impede justice. The hearing sergeant has been dismissed and prosecuted and is currently in prison custody as the trial progresses. Inspector Edith Uduma was also dismissed for her role, while her complicit husband has been reduced to the rank of corporal. However, it has come to the attention of the force that following her dismissal, Mrs. Edith has made numerous unfounded claims regarding her innocence and has sought to taint the reputation and integrity of the adjudicating authority, the Inspector General of Police in person,
And the entire police force. Adejobi said it is imperative to set the record straight and provide clear context regarding her actions and the decision of dismiss her from service. He said the dismissal of the police inspector Edith Umar was not only justified but necessary, based on thorough investigation that presented irrefutable evidence of a failure to follow standard incident report protocol to immediately document the incident, attempt to conceal an offender for benefit, participation in extortion, and manipulating the justice process for personal gain. Adejobi said that Nigerian police force, under the leadership of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, stand firm against any form of misconduct, particularly in the case of such grave nature involving vulnerable victims. He assured that force maintained a zero-tolerance policy towards corruption, blackmail, and any behavior that seek to prevent the course of justice. He noted that the action of the dismissed officer were in direct violation of the values and standards upheld by the Nigerian police force and other extant law of Nigeria. It further assures that Nigerian police force is committed to transparency and accountability, re-echoed that the force remains resolute in its mission to uphold the law and protect the rights of all individuals. He urged the members of the public to disregard the sponsor's publication against the stance of the force and remain vigilant and support legitimate initiatives aimed at achieving justice rather than being led astray by baseless claims from those seeking to deflect responsibility for their actions. Gbemiga Olamikon, GTV Africa.